Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to Quranic Language Made Easy. Allahumma alimna ma yanfa'una wa anfa'na bima tu'allimuna wa zidna min fadlika ilman innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Today we are going to learn about lesson number 17, part 1. Okay, we're going to do half of this lesson today, inshallah, of unit 2. That is al-fi'l al-muda'af, double-lettered verbs. These are the irregular sound verbs which we learned in our previous video. We learned about the irregular sound verbs, and they are divided into two types: the mahmuz, the hamzated verbs, and the double-lettered verbs. And today's topic is the muda'af, double-lettered verbs. In this form, the second and the third consonants are the same. Let's learn more about this double-lettered verbs or geminate. The irregular verb muda'af means duplication or multiply. Muda'af is when the second and the third root letters are the same. When the second and the third root letters got multiplied or they got fused together. For example, shakka. The root letters are sheen, kaf and kaf. Here the second and the third root letters kaf and kaf are the same. Basically they get multiplied. That's when it's called as muda'af. We will not say it as shakaka, but we rather say it as shakka. The two kas got fused together and there is a shadda on one of the kas. So it becomes shakka. The important note is it is only called as muda'af when only the ain kalima and the lam kalima are the same. Here we are not going to say it in the Madi conjugation table as madada or shakaka, but instead we are going to say it as madda or shakka. The examples for this mudaf are, there are different babs. Remember we learned in our mudari topic, like we have fa'ala, yaf'alu, qatala, yaqtulu, nasara, yansuru, fataha, yaftu. There are different 6 babs, right? So same way here also we have, this is bab nasara, nasara yansuru, so it becomes madda yamuddu. The root letters are mim, dal and dal. One more example for bab nasara is shakka yashukku, right? So here the mudari is having a dhamma. The root letters are sheen, kaf and kaf. Next bab is daraba yadribu. There's a kasra on the mudari. So we have haqqa yahiqqu. The root letters are ha, qaf and qaf. One more is fataha yaftahu. The mudari is having a fatha. So the example of mudaf are wadda yawaddu. The root letters are waw, dal and dal. So mudaf means to multiply. Instead of having 3 root letters that are different from each other, like we had fa, ain and lam, here we have the second and the third root letters are same, like mim, dal and dal. It becomes madda, or sheen, kaf and kaf becomes shakka. You have the same root letter occurring twice. The fa letter is different, but the ain and the lam letters are the same. It's doubled up. There's an important note that when the second and the third root letters are the same, it doesn't mean that there are only 2 root letters. It still has 3 root letters. Here the second and the third root letters are the same. Mudaf is either a 3-letter verb or a 4-letter verb. When it is a 3-letter verb, the ain and the lam radical are identical. For the 4-letter verb, we're going to learn it in future, inshallah. Let's learn the Madi or the past tense chart for mudaf. Let's take madda. We have in Madi fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'alata, fa'alna, fa'alta, fa'altuma, fa'altum, right? So same way we have here madda, madda, maddu. He extended, they both extended, they all extended. For third person feminine, it is fa'alta, fa'alat, fa'alata, fa'alna, right? So it becomes maddat, maddata, madadna. When you come to the third person feminine, hunna, so here it should have been fa'alna, right? You're supposed to have a sukoon, but you already have a shadda. In Arabic, there's a rule that the shadda and a sukoon cannot go together. You cannot say maddadna or shakkakna. No, it's not possible. So when you get to the part when you need a sukoon and you already have a shadda, you are forced to separate those two letters. So hunna fa'alna becomes madadna. So the two das they get separate and it becomes madadna. Once you find madadna, the third person feminine plural, the rest is very easy. So it is madatta, madattuma, madattum, madatti, madattuma, madattunna, madattu, madadna, madadna. This was the Madi chart. The following are some examples from Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَهُوَ الَّذِي مَدَّ الْأَرْضَ. What do you, where is the mudaf here? It is madda, the third person masculine singular. And it is he who has spread out the earth. Al-arda is the maf'ul bihi to madda. Inni dhanantu anni mulaqin hisabiya. Here, dhanantu is actually dhanna yadhunnu, right? Dhanantu is like madatu, the first person singular, right? So I believe that my account will reach me. أنهم ظنوا كما ظننتم. Here we have two mudaf. ظنوا is like maddu, third person masculine plural. And they all thought just like kama ظننتم. This is second person masculine plural. Like madattum, it is ظننتم. The words are dhanna yadhunnu. And they thought just like you thought. Next is كَذَلِكَ حَقَّتْ كَلِمَةُ رَبِّكَ. The word is حَقَّتْ and the actual word is حَقَّ يَحِقُّ, right? And here حَقَّتْ is third person feminine singular. Like that word of your Lord is proved true. And why feminine is used here, حَقَّتْ? Why not حَقَّ? Because kalima is a feminine word. That's why. وَخَرَّ مُوسَى صَعِقًا. And Musa fell down unconscious. So here kharra is third person masculine singular. So and Musa alayhi salam fell down unconscious. لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. So here the word is manna, third person masculine singular. Indeed, Allah did a great favor for the believers. So these were some of the examples of Madi. Let's learn about Mudari. So we have the normal version is يفعلوا يفعلاني يفعلون تفعلوا تفعلاني يفعلن, right? So we are going to take the mudaf form. يمدوا يمداني يمدون تمدوا تمداني يمددن. He extends or he will extend, they both extend or they both will extend, they all extend or they all will extend. When you come to the third person feminine plural, hunna yamdudna, right? So let's try the mudari. Hunna yansurna. Here it becomes yamdudna. Why? Because this is bab nasara. Nasara yansuru. So it should be yansurna. So here we have yamdudna. So dal will have a dhamma. Hunna yansurna. Same way shakka yashukku. This becomes yashkukna. The two dals and kafs got separated here. Why do you have to separate two dals and kafs here? Because yansurna needs a sukoon. So to have a sukoon, you got to separate the letters. We can't say yashukukna or yamuddudna. Why? Because the shadda and the sukoon, they don't go together. So the third person feminine plural will be yashkukna or yamdudna. The two kas or the dals are separated because you cannot have a shadda and a sukoon together. And yansurna, here the ra needs a sukoon. So when you find yamdudna, rest is easy. So tamuddu, tamuddani, tamudduna, tamuddina, tamuddani, tamdudna. Like yamdudna, it becomes tamdudna. Amuddu, namuddu, namuddu. This was the mudari. Now let's move to the amr, the command. How do you make commands? We take the second person masculine and feminine, and then there are a few steps which we follow, right? So let's learn using the mudaf words. Take the second person mudare. I'll take tashukku. Okay, shakka, yashukku. So the second person mudare is tashukku. The second step is to drop the alamati mudare ta. So I drop the ta and I get shukku. Okay, clear? The third step is make it majzoom. Right? You have to make the mudare majzoom. And how do you make it majzoom for this? The mudaf. If I say shuk, is it possible? Of course not. Why? Because you can't have a shadda and a sukoon at the same time. So when you have these two together, you have to separate them. So you have to say ushkuk, like unsur, because it's bab nasara yansuru. This used to be tashukku. When I got rid of the ta, the letter sheen has a dhamma, like shukku. But when I separated the letters, I moved the sukoon over ushkuk, like unsur. I didn't say ushukkuk, okay? It would be wrong because you cannot have a shadda and a sukoon together. So here, for the irregular verbs, they do three types of commands, okay? These are the irregular commands for the second person masculine singular, okay? So what are the different commands? Irregular commands are either shukku or muddu, okay? This shukku or muddu comes only and only for bab nasara yansuru or qatala yaqtulu, right? If the mudar is having a dhamma, then you have one option as shukku or muddu, okay? The second option is shukka with a fatha on the ka, or the third option is shukki with a kasra on the ka. Okay, so these were the irregular commands: shukku, shukka, or shukki, or muddu, mudda, or muddi. That was irregular. But the regular command is ushkuk. Okay, it is ushkuk. So the conjugation table for the amar, you take the second person masculine and feminine: tamuddu, tamuddani, tamudduna, tamuddina, tamuddani, tamdudna. So what do you have here for amar? We have shukku, shukka, shukki, or ushkuk. There are a lot of words, right, for second person masculine singular. But rest of them are pretty much their same. No change to that. It becomes shukka. You just drop that alamat mudari ta, and you make the mudari madzum by dropping the noon. So it becomes shukka. Same way it becomes shukku. So the ta is dropped, the noon is dropped. It becomes shukku. Shukki, again the ta and noon are dropped. And shukka is same, but here for the second person feminine plural, tamdudna should have been there, so it becomes ushkukna or umdudna. Okay, so only the feminine plural and the masculine singular are a little bit different, but the rest of them are same. For muddu, it is muddu, mudda, muddi, or umdud, and mudda, muddu. Muddi and mudda are same, but then for the second person feminine plural, you have umdudna. Okay. And there's one more type of command is with the hamzatul wasl. Remember we had if'al, if'ala, if'alu, if'ali, if'ala, if'alna for the normal the regular verbs, right? For this one also you have with hamzatul wasl is umdud, umduda, umdudu, umdudi, umduda, umdudna. Okay, so umdudna remains same for this with hamzatul wasl and without hamzatul wasl for the feminine plural. That was the command amar. Now let's take the nahi, forbidding or prohibition. So it for bab nasara we had shukku, right? So for bab nasara we have la tashukku, and we had for others we have la tashukka, la tashukki, or we have la ushkuk, or we also have as la tamdud, okay, or la tashkuk. Okay, let's take some different types of examples. I'll try to make the chart for those. Let's take bab daraba, yadribu, azza, ya'izu. Here the mudari is having a kasra. Note that the Madi chart, there's no change in the Madi chart. All of the Madi charts remain same. Like Madda Yamuddu, the Madi chart same. Azza Ya'izu, Madi chart is same. Samma Yasammu, the Madi remains the same. No change in that. The change happens only in the Mudari chart. So like Madda, we have Azza, Azza, Azzu, Azzat, Azzata, Azzazna. Here we have Azzazna like Madadna, right? Azazta, Azaztuma, Azaztum, Azasti, Azastuma, Azastunna, Azastu, Azazna, Azazna. Let's take the Mudare. The Mudare is a little bit different. Bab, Daraba, Yadribu. So we have Azza, Ya'izu. The Mudare is Ya'izu, Ya'izzani, Ya'izzuna. Ta'izzu, ta'izzani, ya'zizna. When you come to the third person feminine plural, here we have ya'zizna. You have a kasra on the za. Why? Because it is bab daraba yadribu. For the madda yamuddu, bab nasara, we had yamdudna, right? We had a dhamma on the dal. Why? Because that was bab nasara. Nasara yansuru. The mudari is having a dhamma. Here the mudari is having a kasra. So for the third person feminine plural, you have a kasra. So it is ya'zizna. So here we have ta'izzu, ta'izzani, ta'izzuna, ta'izzina, ta'izzani, ta'zizna. Like ya'zizna, ta'zizna. A'izzu, na'izzu, na'izzu. So the amar for this is do, right? We had muddu or shukku. That was for bab nasara yansuru only. For the rest of the babs, you don't have that extra muddu or shukku. So here we have izza, izzi, or we have i'ziz. This is with the hamzatul wasl. For only second person, masculine singular. For the dual, we have izza and izzu, izzi, izza, and i'zizna. For the second person feminine plural, it is i'zizna. So with hamzatul wasl, it is i'ziz, i'ziza, i'zizu, i'zizi, i'ziza, i'zizna. Another type of example is the bab fataha yaftahu. So we have samma yasammu, to become deaf. So again the madi chart remains the same, like madda 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 maddu, samma samma sammu, sammat sammata samamna, samamta samamtuma samamtum, samamti samamtuma samamtunna, samamtu samamna samamna. No change in the madi. The mudari, you have yasammu, yasammani, yasammuna, tasammu, tasammani. For third person feminine plural, it is yasmamna. For the madda yamudu bab nasara yansuru, we had yamdudna. For the bab daraba yadribu, we have ya'zizna. But for the bab fataha yaftahu, we should have yasmamna, because it is fatha on the mudari. Tasammu, tasammani, tasammuna, tasammina, tasammani, tasmamna. Like yasmamna, tasmamna. Asammu, nasammu, nasammu. So these were the mudari chart. And the amar for this is, again, you don't have like muddu or shukku here. Why? Because it is not bab nasara yansuru. These are the rest of the babs. So you just have three options: samma, sammi, or ismam. Samma, sammu, sammi, samma, ismamna. Why ismamna here? Because it is the hamzatul wasl will take kasra here when the third letter is having a fatha or a kasra. And for the with hamzatul wasl, we have ismam, ismama, ismamu, ismami, ismama, ismamna. The following is the mudari table format ending with a dhamma, fatha, and sukun. When do you have a dhamma? For the normal version of mudari, the default version is dhamma, like yamuddu, tamuddu, tamuddina, amuddu, right? For the fatha is what? The nasiba, the light version, right? So yamuddu becomes lan yamudda. So you have a fatha, nasiba. Tamuddu becomes lan tamudda. Tamuddina becomes lan tamuddi. The noon gets dropped, right? And amuddu becomes lan amudda with a fatha here. That was for the nasiba or the light version. For the jazima or the lightest version, the sukun is yamuddu becomes lam yamdud. For the jazima version, the two dals get separated. Lam yamdud. Tamuddu becomes lam tamdud. Tamuddina becomes lam tamdudi. Okay, the noon gets dropped, but the two dals are also separated. Amuddu becomes lam amdud for the jazima. Now let's take examples of verbs ending with dhamma, the default version. Yawaddu ahduhum law yu'ammaru alfa sanatin. So here we have wadda, yawaddu. Okay, so each of them wishes he is given a life of 1000 years. Next is وَيَخِرُّونَ لِلْأَذْقَانِ, and they all fell down on their faces. So this is from kharra yakhirru. So yakhirruna is third person masculine plural. Wala yahuddu ala tu'amil miskin, the most common surah which we recite in our prayers. Yahuddu is from hadda yahuddu, and he does not encourage on the feeding of the poor. And yadussuhu fit turabi, or bury it in the dust. So this is dassa yadussu. Okay, so they were the normal version of the mudari. Let's learn the nasiba version, or the fatha ending, or the light version. عسى الله أن يكف بأس الذين كفروا. So here we have the yakaffa. This is because of an. Okay, an is our huruf nasiba. And what was it before? It was kaffa yakuffu. Okay, it became yakuffa with a fatha on the last letter. So it may be that Allah will restrain the fury of the unbelievers. Now the examples of verbs ending with a jazima, the lightest version. Lam yamsashum su'un. No harm ever touched them. So what was it before? It was massa yamassu. Okay, and the two sas get separated. It becomes yamsas because of the jazima, huruf jazima before it. فَلْيَمْدُدْ بِسَبَبٍ إِلَى السَّمَاءِ. Let him stretch out a rope to the ceiling. So here again it was madda yamuddu. It becomes yamdud because of fal. Remember the huruf jazima li, la, lam, lamma in wal and fal. So here fal we have yamdud. And in tuti'u alladhina kafaru yaruddukum ala aqabikum. So here if you follow the unbelievers, they drive you out, they drive you back on your heels. So here we have yaruddu. So what is happening here? The huruf jazima is in. Because of in, yarudduna, the noon gets dropped here. It became yaruddu. It was radda yaruddu. Okay, and the amar is, in the book they have mentioned only two, like umdud and muddu. Muddu is for the bab nasara yansuru only, but you have rest of the words like mudda or muddi also. And for prohibition we have la tamdud or la tamudda or la tamuddi, la tamuddu or la umdud. Okay, and the feminine is umdudi or muddi and la tamuddi. Let's take the examples of amar, the imperative verbs. Washdud ala qulubihim, and harden their hearts. So here it was shadda yashuddu. The amar is actually ushdud. But here, since we have a waw before it, so the hamzatul wasl will not have anything. So it becomes washdud. Okay, and remember the commands is the imperative verbs is actually a command. Somebody is commanding, right? But I also explained that it could be a dua, right? Somebody can make a dua, and that is also in the form of command, like you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here in this ayah, Musa alayhi salam is making a dua for Pharaoh. That's why washdud, and harden their hearts. Wa'dud min sautika, and lower your voice. This was ghadda yaghuddu. It became ughdud. Because of waw, it becomes waghdud. Next is wadmum ilayka janahak. Draw your hand close to your side. So it was dhamma yadummu, okay, or it was udmum. Because of waw, it becomes wadmum. Those were the commands. Now the prohibition or the nahi. Wala tamuddanna aynayka. Strain not your eyes. So here tamuddanna, and here la tamudda is a word. Noon with the shadda is for the emphasis. Remember we learned about the lamu nunu tawqid. So here just the noon emphasis is there. So extra noon is added for emphasis. فَلَا تَغُرَّنَّكُمُ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا. Let not this present life deceive you. So here غَرَّ يَغُرُّ. It was actually يَغُرُّ. I mean تَغُرُّ. فَلَا تَغُرَّنَّكُمُ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا. So again here noon with the emphasis is added here. وَلَا تَمْنُن تَسْتَكْثِرْ. Do not expect in giving any increase for yourself. So it is manna yamunnu. Because of life prohibition it becomes la tamnun. Okay. ثُمَّ رَدَدْنَاهُ أَسْفَلَ سَافِلِينَ. So here رَدَدْنَاهُ. What is this? Radda yaruddu, right? And radadnahu is like madadnahu, first person. Then we returned him to the lowest of the low. فَحَقَّ وَعِيدِ. So was fulfilled my threat. فَحَقَّ. Haqqa is there. فَقَدْ ضَلَّ سَوَاءَ السَّبِيلِ. So certainly he went astray from the evenness of the way. ضَلَّ is the word. فَمَنْ حَجَّ الْبَيْتَ. So whoever performs hajj of the house, hajja. Beautiful word, right? نحن نقص عليك نبأهم. We narrate to you the story. نقص قص يقص نقص. So this is for first person نقص. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب. So we have تب is a word مضاعف. تبت is third person feminine singular. تب is third person masculine singular word. To perish. رزقه بل لجوا في عتو ونفور. So لجوا is they persist. ود كثير. ود is there. Now مضارع examples. وإن يوما عند ربك كألف سنة مما تعدون. Indeed a day with your Lord is like 1,000 years of what you count. تعدون. والأرض مددناها وألقينا. And the earth we have spread it. مددنا. First person. فاقصص القصص لعلهم يتفكرون. So here this is قص يقص. We have فاقصص. So relate the story so that they may reflect. فاقصص is Amr, second person masculine singular. Like أقصص, because of fire it becomes فاقصص. إذ هم قوم أن يبسطوا. When a people determine that they stretch. So hamma is a word here. That is madi. وإذ كففت بني إسرائيل. So here, and when I restrained, كففت, كفا يكف, كففت. Okay. So we learned about the double-lettered verbs, madi, mudari charts, command and nahi, amar and nahi, jazim and nasiba, even different Quranic examples. Jazakallahu khairan. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Quranic QLME 2017 at gmail.com. Assalamu alaikum.